Hey everyone, hopefully you can hear me. So we are at our first excursion in Mazatlan. It is Salsa Margarita, and we are going to be learning how to make margaritas and salsa.
Use the segues through the center of the chili serrano. We're going to scrape out the seeds and membrane. If you like a mild salsa, we recommend starting with a quarter of the chili serrano. We want to chop it up a couple times and add it into the molcajete with our garlic. If you like a medium heat, we're going to use half of the chili serrano. You want to chop it up a couple times and add it into our molcajete. If you like a spicy salsa,
I like a spicy salsa.
Chili serrano. But remember, dancing chefs, once the chili's gone in, there is no going back. So if you're not sure, start with less. We can always build up the heat in our salsa. Once the chili's gone into the molcajete, there is no going back, dancing chefs. To give you some idea, the serrano is spicier than jalapeno. Okay, so if you're not sure, start with a quarter of the chili serrano, add it into your molcajete, and mush that garlic and chili together. We want to mush that garlic and chili together. We're going to form a spicy base. We're going to mush that garlic and chili serrano in the molcajete. We're forming a seasoning inside that molcajete ready for our next ingredients. Now, dancing chefs, we're going to remove these onions from the bowl, place them onto your cutting board, and we're going to dice up the onions. We want to dice up the onions really nice and fine. The finer we dice these ingredients, the easier it will be to mush them inside our molcajete. We want to dice them up really nice and fine. Once they're done, we're going to add it. We do have 1 pound of soy sauce. If there's any bits of chili that you do not want to add, it's a good idea to discard them to that pan. So they're called mush cubes. We want to dice up those onions really nice and fine. The finer we dice them, the easier it is for us to mush them in our molcajete. Now, this red salsa that you're making is typically served with meat with chicken. This is actually the salsa that we serve when we make tacos here in Mazatlan. So we go to tacos a couple times a week, and it is a standard staple part of our diet. When we go to a taco stand, this is the red salsa that will be served. We are making a roasted red salsa. We picture the roasted these ingredients. When you're preparing this at home, you can roast these ingredients on the barbecue during the summer months. You can grill them, you can steam them, these will be roasted in the oven. So the ingredients are nice and soft, easy to cook.
Oh, I did. Mine's just really spicy. I like spicy, so it's fine with me. I brought my acid reducer pills for later.
Now, while our father is mushing those onions, I need you please to raise up your margarita glass.
Mine's empty.
Here we go. Press the mush, so make sure you stay hydrated. That's the chance while they're mushing hard. So now, onions are now we're forming the apple sauce consistency. Now it's time to serve our attention to tomatoes. But dancing chefs, we want to leave them inside the white bowl and dice them up inside the white bowl where they are. They're really juicy. So we're going to dice up those red tomatoes inside the white bowl. Once they're diced, we can add them into your molcajete.
Strawberry, yes, please.
If you would like to remove the skin of the tomatoes, you can do so, dancing chefs. We like to have the whole thing in. It's entirely up to you. We're going to dice up those red tomatoes and add them into our molcajete. Who likes to make salsa at home already?
Oh, I have before, but
What's your favorite salsa to make? Anything habanero,
mango habanero.
Fresh chopped salsa.
I don't like spicy, but mango and everything. Yeah. I like the sweet and the hot together, so yeah.
What's your favorite salsa?
Whew, my eyes are tired.
We have our garlic, our chili, those onions. We're adding those red tomatoes. And we're pushing those ingredients together. We want to mush them. Mush them really good.
Mush it good.
Mush it good. Okay,
I know it sounds too
together. We've got what looks like red salsa forming in front of us.
Not yet.
But we're missing
So
some
can
very
you squish it
important
onion?
ingredients, dancing chefs. Can anyone guess what it might be? Lime, salt, and tequila. In the center of the table, we have a glass filled with cilantro. We need to add a pinch of cilantro into our molcajete. Using a spoon or fork, remove about a pinch worth of cilantro. If you love cilantro, then that's all we love cilantro here in Mexico. You can use as much as you like. Be sure that you have the glass with cilantro and not the glass with the fresh chili inside. Okay, we do have fresh chili. Be sure that you're not going to get too confused.
Is that the chili or is that the salt?
Next, we're going to find
Okay. Yeah, I was like,
3.75 drops of lime juice into our molcajete. I'm kidding, but we don't need to overlime our salsa. Lime is like chili. Once it's gone in, there's no going back. So start with a few drops, we can always build up that lime juice. And last but not least, salt. Find your salt shaker and shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your salt. Shake your salt. Shake, 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 shake. Salt is actually going to really help to enhance the flavors in our molcajete. It's going to help bond those flavors together. And you'll notice that we add cilantro, lime, and salt to almost every single one of our dishes here in Mexico. Now the waiters have been around and left some totopos at your table. These are called tortilla chips. They make great supers for your roasted red salsa.
Thank you.
They are also known as our Mexican spoons.
Oh my gosh.
So try the totopo, scoop up some of that fiery red salsa, and give it a taste testing. Now's the time to adjust the seasoning of your red salsa.
You do my best. Gracias.
Cilantro.
I don't know why my salsa.
Maybe it's not spicy enough for you and you need to add some extra chili. The way that we come around with the quesadillas, these are meat tortillas filled with chihuahua cheese, and they make great scoopers also for your red salsa. We like to use chihuahua cheese because it's really good for melting, and it has a really good flavor inside that quesadilla.
Can you do one more, sir?
Everyone is very, very quiet right now, enjoying our red salsa. Who found that red salsa way too spicy?
I haven't tried it yet. Oh yeah? Sorry. still trying to squish my tomatoes though.
You think it's not spicy enough?
That's probably what I'm gonna say.
You don't have any chili. Over here, everyone likes chili.
I think I put 2.
Oh, you like spicy.
Yeah, mine was this yum.
How's your salsa? Very good. Now,
Oh yeah, spicy.
chili. Do you need it?
It needs more garlic or something else.
Who found this salsa too mild and needs to add more chili? Oh, you did.
Okay, so we made, I'm gonna flip the camera over. We made guacamole with the green chili salsa base. And we have some little like taquitos. And we had some quesadillas and we have chips. And then we made that, the red sauce is the one that I filmed that we were making. So anyways, and then they just brought pineapple. I think we're gonna make a dessert salsa next.
The seaside and back to the center. You got it? Very easy. Okay, get ready. And street, side, center. C, side, center. Street, side, center. C, side, center. Don't forget your logic text. And your wax on. And street, side, center. C, side, center. Street, side, center. C, side, center. Very easy. How do you feel? Goes to the wall side. Back to the center. And our left foot goes to the bar side. And back to the center. Very easy, right? Everybody get together. Get together. And our right foot goes to the wall side. And wall side, center. Bar side, center. Wall side, center. Bar side, center. Don't forget your logic text. And the wax on. Wax up. And wall side, center. Bar side, center. Wall side, center. Bar side, center. You got it. Goes to the wall side. On uno. Let me show you first and then you go. Okay? I'm just kidding. Come on, now. Let's make this part. I get everybody together on uno. Or right foot goes to the wall. Okay? On uno. Very slowly. Okay? Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, turn, hold on right there. When I said turning, my right foot is pointing to the street side. So now every word is a step, every step is a word. So I say turn it all the way back to the wall. When I say to the wall, my back is facing the wall side. So this is how to go back. Go to the wall side, get ready again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, turn it all the way back to the wall. Alright. Okay, remember dancing chefs. You're gonna do the Latin cakes and the wax of the entire dance. Salsa is for fun, just feel the music. Let the margarita do the job. Let the tequila heat. Okay? And we're gonna start with the side to side, to the right foot, to the street side. Okay? Just feel the music. With the Latin cakes and the wax on, wax up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Street side, street side, street and C. Street side, C side. Don't forget the Latin cakes and the wax on, wax up. Street side, C side, street and C. Street side, C side. Just feel the music. 1 more thing, 3 more, 2 more, right foot to the wall, wall side, bar side, wall, let's turn, as a chance, get ready,
set sail again. We're heading from Mazatlan to Puerto Vallarta now, and we will be arriving in port tomorrow morning sometime. I think early, and we have an excursion. And thank goodness my scooter's back, because after today I don't want to have Tara push me around anymore. But my scooter's back. It had to be, the reset button apparently had to be reset, which, you know, when you rent something from somewhere, it'd be nice for them to give you some instructions about if this happens or if it dies or blah blah blah. This is where the reset button is. Just push this. So I could have been riding this all day today and wouldn't have had the issue with not being able to do certain things and be able to get around a little bit better, and Tara wouldn't have had to like exhaust herself pushing me around if I had my scooter. So it's kind of nice. It's working. I don't know what happened, but apparently just the reset button just had to be pushed, so that was it. So I'm just sitting here. We just came outside. We just had dinner, and I was super full, so I just wanted to come out and just get some fresh sea air. It's nice and warm. Well, for us it's warm. Some people, it's so funny because honestly, some of the people from the southern states have been like, it's cold, it's cold. And me and Tara are like, this is nice. It's way warmer than back home. And it's only like, I think 60 degrees or something like that. It might be a little bit more, but I know this morning it was 52 and people were saying it was cold. They're going to get a jacket. And we were like, it's not cold out here at all. But anyways, I just wanted to get a little bit of the sunset and just the sailing on the ocean. And honestly, it does not really cost that much to do a trip like this, to do a cruise. I would highly recommend this to anyone and everyone. You know, I mean, especially if you go, I mean, it's one thing if you're going with your family, so yeah, you got to pay for all of it. But like if you like have a friend or, you know, have someone that you can share the cost with, it's so nice to do something like this. I mean, we had a blast in Mazatlan. Tara said she figured it out because we booked next year's trip. So she figured it out to where it's about $150 a day per person. So that's everything. That includes your food, your, you know, cabin, you know, the sailing, you know, well, it doesn't include the airfare. The airfare is going to be a little bit more, but usually, especially if you can book ahead far enough, you can pretty much get airfare. I think our tickets were like $318 or something like that round trip for this year. So we'll probably have to get those booked pretty soon too, just so we have them way ahead of time, because it'll be way cheaper to have them booked ahead of time. But it's, yeah, I mean, airfare, usually you can get good deals on that too. And, you know, your first cruise, you can usually, you know, get discounts or something. But your second cruise, if you book it on the cruise, we got 30% off per person, and we get like a $25 credit. And then each time you rebook a cruise and cruise again, it's cheaper and cheaper. And, you know, it's just, this is amazing. I mean, I never in my life would ever thought that I would have been able to do this. And I'm so happy that this was gifted to us and that we realized that honestly, you know, we could save the money up in a year and do this again, because it's just awesome. You know, and there's so many places you can go. You don't have to go to Mexico. There's the Caribbean, there's Alaskan cruises, there's like a Canadian one, there's Australia, there's Europe, there's like a Baltic one, even though I doubt that they're going to Russia right now, but you know, and I have no interest in that one, but you know, just the, even, you know, we're thinking about maybe doing Alaska and then maybe doing the following year, and then maybe doing the Caribbean, you know, in a few years. But yeah, I mean, this is, and there's so much to do on the ship. I mean, we haven't even taken advantage of all the stuff you can do on the ship, just because, you know, it's, yesterday, like I said, I was so tired, I just wanted to go to bed and I was upset. So, but you know, today, we're trying to figure out what, actually right now I just want to go get some fresh air. We're going to go up to the room and figure out what's showing tonight, what we can do tonight. And I know tomorrow night we got a movie and then a magic show. Yeah, you know, it's just incredible. It's, yeah. Okay, well, I think the sun has almost completely set. And we're gonna go figure out what to do next.
Of Elizabeth Taylor Richardson as his godparent for the First Communion. And then I want to also share something that is not on the tour guide information necessarily, folks. Right next to the tour.
I'm watching. Oh, it's the whole sign.
I know.
We're in Puerto Vallarta, as you just saw on the sign. We're doing the town, country, and tequila tour. The water here is a gorgeous turquoise color. There's like the buildings a part of. We're going back to the bus right now, and we're going to go to downtown, old downtown Puerto Vallarta to go shopping. Hi everyone, so we are on our tour in Puerto Vallarta. Actually, we just finished it and I realized I didn't videotape, but we tried like 5 different tequilas, which were really good, and they have a coffee one that tastes so good, and I'd love to buy it, but it's 45 bucks and I don't know if I'd really drink it. So, and Tara was having a conniption fit about me buying it, so I decided not to. Anyways, we just had some tacos. They were pretty good. And we're at Hacienda de... I don't remember. Hacienda de what, Tara? Okay, anyways, it's a tequila factory. So I'm going to just switch the thing around, just kind of video a little bit of it. So over there is like tables and stuff. Over there is like where the taco stand is, and they have little tables. There's a church right there. And then there's that's the road. The building back here, and in there they have like how they do the tequila, and the agave is right here. I mean, they don't get it from their yard, they actually get it from somewhere else. So but yeah, there's a bigger one. They get it from a field up in the mountains where the land is more fertile and it grows bigger. So anyways, that was our trip for this Puerto Vallarta. And we're gonna go back to the ship now. We're waiting for the bus to come up here. We're gonna go back to the ship. And then there's a couple shops in there. So pretty much all I have left that I need to buy in Puerto Vallarta. I'm just doing total, like, you know, souvenir stuff this time. Next year when we come back, I'll probably do some different things. So I just need a t-shirt, a keychain, and a magnet. And I gotta get a couple t-shirts for a couple little ones, and then that will be it. Then we'll be on the ship for 2 days sailing home, so I'll videotape more from there. Hey everybody. Okay, so we are back at the ship. You can kind of see we are back at the ship. We're a little bit early, thank goodness, because so we couldn't find any stores with like souvenir stuff, and like I said, this trip I just want to do souvenir stuff. So we couldn't really find anything in Puerto Vallarta. It was all like expensive, like leather and pottery and jewelry. Oh my god, there's so much jewelry here. It's like silver jewelry, and they seriously push you everywhere you go to try to buy it, and like for $120, and then they'll go down a little bit, but it's just not affordable to me, and I don't really wear jewelry a lot, so to me it's not worth it, even $50, and I don't know how much silver jewelry is worth, so I don't know if I'm getting a deal or not. And just to let you all know, like if you're coming to Mexico this year, don't expect the super cheap prices and bargaining people down. I mean, unless you just want to be really rude about it, because otherwise you're not going to. Everything is super expensive. The prices are way higher than they've been in the past. A lot of the people just will not bargain down. You know, I mean, literally, like, they just try to get $1 more, $1 more, $1 more out of you. So it's kind of difficult, but okay. Tara is trying shrimp. For the first time she took a bite. She said it tastes like chicken. And I'm trying to convince her just to hold the tail and bite the rest of it off. She said it didn't taste bad.
Doesn't it? It smells good.
Just eat it. Just hold it by the tail, and then you can peel the tail off.
I'm gonna fling it on accident.
She tried the lentil soup, didn't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think it tasted okay. I have the artesian cheese plate.
I don't know why it's scary. I already took a bite, but it's just scary to look at.
Just bite it. It has like a chili sauce on it, she said.
The chili sauce is in it.